I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good.
Hello, Pentavlog. Today is Tuesday, so happy Tuesday. I worked very hard on this vlog. Like, seriously, 3 hours of research last night to get you these facts. What are these facts, you ask? Well, when watching Merlin with my friend, Hannah, Monday, obviously, I realized something. There were Harry Potter people on Merlin. Then I remembered there have been Merlin people on Doctor Who. And then I'm guessing that there have been Doctor Who people on Harry Potter. So therefore, those people that Harry Potter, Merlin, Merlin, Doctor Who, Harry Potter. Doctor Who, Harry Potter. Less important people first, because I had some very far-fetched relations. So then we also have Simon Fisher Becker, who was Dorian Maldivar in A Good Man Goes to War. Like, you know, that really big blue guy? That guy, that's who he is. And he was the Fat Friar, which is that ghost in Harry Potter. Zoe Wanamaker was Cassandra in New Earth and End of the World, and she's also Madam Hooch. Adrian Rollins was Dr. Ryder in Planet of the Ood, and he plays James Potter. Toby Jones plays the Dream Lord in Amy's Choice, the little short guy, and he's the voice of Dobby. That's an impressive one. I was very proud of that one. Shirley Henderson plays Ursula Blake in Love and Monsters. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. I remember it. It was a good one. And she plays Moaning Myrtle. Michael Gambon plays Elliot Sardick / Kazran in A Christmas Carol. And he's also the new Dumbledore. Helen McMcRory was Rosanna in Vampires in Venice, and she's Narcissa Malfoy, Draco's mother. And finally, the best one, David Tennant, who was the Doctor, obviously, and he was Barty Crouch Jr. So it's pretty funny to see him go from, "Hello, I'm the Doctor, let's save this planet," to, "Hello, Father," licking his lips and whatever, because that's what Barty Crouch Jr. does for some reason. Merlin Doctor Who. Tom Hopper plays Percival on the very last episode of Merlin Season 3, and he's also Jeff in the 11th hour on Doctor Who. Pauline Collins played Alice in Love in the Time of Dragons, and she played Queen Victoria in Tooth and Claw. Very first Doctor Who episode. Very special place in my heart. Colin Salmon played Aglain in The Nightmare Begins on Merlin, and Dr. Moon on Forest of the Dead in Silence in the Library, which is a very good one. First one River Song's in. Alex Price is William in The Once and Future Queen, and Francesco in Vampires in Venice. Interesting stuff here, right? Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Joseph Dempsey, very sad in Merlin. He plays this guy named Will. Love him. Will in The Moment of Truth. And Klein in The Doctor's Daughter. He played a very minor character in Merlin. Then he played another very, very minor character in Doctor Who. And I picked up that he had been in Merlin. I am very proud of myself. Eve Miles played Mary Collins / Lady Helen in the very, very first episode of Merlin. And she was Gwen Cooper in The Stolen Earth and Journey's End. Sarah Parrish played Lady Katrina in The Beauty and the Beast. And she played the Empress of the Rachnos in The Runaway Bride. I'm guessing that was that creepy spider woman, I think. Michelle Ryan plays Nimue, and she plays Lady Christina de Souza in Planet of the Dead, which I have seen that episode. It's exciting when I know exactly who they're talking about, because lots of these times I'm just like, oh, I haven't seen this one, but Katie probably has, so she knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's Katie. Angel Colby, who plays Guinevere on Merlin, was Catherine in The Girl in the Fireplace. Very, very minor part. Very minor. Like, she walks with the main person the Doctor is interacting with that time, and she says like 2 lines, but I found her. Richard Wilson plays Gaius, and he was also Dr. Constantine in The Doctor Dances and The Empty Child. Anthony Head, who plays Uther, King Uther, he's Mr. Finch in School Reunion. And finally, Colin Morgan, who is obviously Merlin, the most important character on the show that's titled Merlin, was Jethro Kane in Midnight. And oh my gosh, picture for sure right here. Do you see that? Usually he looks like this. Awkward ears, neckerchief, very, very cute though. And then he turns to goth boy with black nail polish and sideburns and and they are Harry Merlin crossover. Not as many people here, so I'm sorry for getting bored. Miriam Margoyles played Professor Sprout, and Brunhilde, she's a pixie in The Changeling in the 3rd series, Mark Williams plays Arthur Weasley, who's also the voice of the Goblin on Goblin's Gold, which is the third episode of the third series. John Hurt is Ollivander, and he's also the voice of the dragon, who is really important in Merlin. Or I did a commentary for one of my videos on the Japanese bombing of Hiroshima, and I picked up on it. It just proves how much I watch Merlin, and it's kind of getting creepy. Warwick Davis is Professor Flitwick, and he also played this little person who guarded a bridge named Gritter in The Eye of the Phoenix, Series 3. And finally, Harry Melling, who is Dudley Dursley, played Gilly. So in Harry Potter, he played a muggle who hated magic, and then on Merlin, he's a sorcerer who is practicing magic illegally. I think anyone's vlogging tomorrow in place of Katie. I guess I could if this video went over. I may be, hey, if I didn't get all the things I wanted to get in today, I'll be taking Katie's spot tomorrow. Mischief managed.